Monday, I got up, I did my weigh-in, I did my check-in, took my measurements, took my pictures, did all of that. I am down to 201.7. So last week, from last Monday to today, I lost 3.9 pounds. So things are going really good. My goal is to be at 185 by June 16th, which will be my last weigh-in for my 75 hard challenge. Obviously my health journey is going to continue past that, but I just want really, really bad for that to be like my final weigh-in number. I'm going to train arms, like upper body and abs today. So I've already brushed my teeth and all of that. First priority is to do my 45-minute walk, and I'm going to read on my Kindle some. I've not been able to do a lot of Kindle reading lately because I'm just busy. Like, I'm having to get all the things done. But I'm gonna read my Kindle, and I'm also gonna pre-track my food for today while I'm walking, just because I didn't do that last night. I try and get in the habit of pre-tracking the night before. That way I know when I get up, like, I just have to weigh out what I already have in my app, and I know I hit my numbers, and I only eat what is in my app for that day. That way I stay on track. That is how I was able to lose 3.9 pounds last week, is just sticking to the plan. That's the biggest thing. If I can give you any piece of advice, if I could have went back and give myself advice, is just stick to the plan. Automate what you can automate. Get in the routines with what you can get in routines, and just stick to the plan no matter what. Because that consistency will compound, and that is what will get you to where you are losing 3.9 pounds in a week, or you are seeing the changes in how your clothes fit. Like, I put on a pair of exercise shorts the other day that I could not even fit over my thighs a couple months ago, and I put them on and they were comfortable. They weren't too tight, they weren't too loose, they fit just perfect. So that consistency will start to compound whenever you just stick to the plan, don't think about it, focus on your inputs and doing your task, and let the outputs come when they come. I have a monthly subscription to Cloth and Paper, which is my real leather planner brand. I absolutely love my planner. And I also love the pins that they send. It's so ridiculous. But it's really, really good. Cloth and Paper just has their packaging, and their packaging just feels luxurious every single time. Not to mention, I love their stationery stuff. I love the inserts for the planner. I love, like, they send these little cards. Tell me that's not aesthetic. So, like, I'll decorate the inside of my planner. Like, I have, when you flip my planner open, here, let me just show you. So here's the front of my planner. When you flip it open, I've got a Polaroid of me and my son. I've got their little card, and then this is the month of May. Just a little, like, snapshot of the month. And then there's a quote that says, "Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day." I was reading that upside down. Anyways, but I just, like, I decorate that, and then when you flip it over, you have my inbox, which everything goes through my inbox. So there's this little Cloth and Paper like envelope that I put stuff in. I currently have these little, like, dots that I can put on my pages. But anyways, everything goes into the inbox that I have, like every idea. So like I know at some point I need to go through the Financial Freedom University because I paid for it. Bible boot camp, I've also paid for that. I need to give my YouTube channel a facelift, my Facebook a facelift, and I need new headshot photos. So I wrote all of those things down, and then I check if they need to be like next on my priority list, if I need to calendar them, if they need to go to projects, if I need to wait on them for a while, if there's someday maybes, or they can just get ixnayed. But I love my planner system is my point. And everything is from Cloth and Paper. So this is my subscription for this month. They send everything in these beautiful little dust bags that I repurpose. I swear I use these bags so much. And that envelope you saw that I stuck to my dashboard is how they send you your receipts. So like in here we have another receipt card. Okay, they gave me more transparent dots, which I love for like little bullet points or to like call things out. And I keep these envelopes because you can get double-sided tape and use them for literally anything. I ordered some mental download inserts with my subscription box this month just because my planner is literally my little black book. Like, you know, on the Devil Wears Prada, how they have that book that they take to her at the end of every day, and like it is the holy grail of everything. Everything is in that book. That's what my planner is. My planner has like my to-dos, my monthly schedule, my content schedule, my weekly financial breakdown, my financial goals, books I'm reading, my weigh-in log. What else does it have? It has my mental download, which is what this is, and then I have a bunch of random stuff in there, like appointments, and like my inbox, which is like goals, and I have little like vision board things in here. So like my planner is the little black book from the Devil Wears Prada. But anyways, so I wanted to get the mental download inserts because they help you break down your ideas. So this is going to go behind the inbox because we know what inbox is. It is an idea or like task that you need to put somewhere, but you don't have an actual date for it yet. So the mental download is where you're going to break that down. So for instance, the first part of this is this page where it just asks you the general idea, any special notes, and then the next part is where you'll put idea 1, 2, and 3. You put the date, and then you can map out on the dotted portion, I don't know if you can see that, like a little visual of it. And so that's gonna go in my planner. They sent pens. I love their pens. Their pens are so good. Hold on. I also love my nails, but sometimes it makes it difficult. Okay, so we have the F301.7. I want to try this out. Where is a sticky note? Okay. I'm very funny about how my things write. Okay, that writes really smooth, but it's super thin. Like, not thin, but like it's skinny. I like fat pens. See the difference? It doesn't look like a big difference, but it is. This one's a lot bulkier. This is a lot skinnier. Okay, this, oh my gosh, I love, no way. It's a stamp. I love the zebra, however you decide to call it, highlighters. This is incredible. Okay, it's double-sided. So one side you have like the normal tip, right? The other side is a stamp. I don't know if you can see that, but we're gonna stamp it on this sticky note. It's an arrow. Freaking stop. That is so amazing. That's genius. I love that. That is so genius. This is the Commonplace notebook set. So we're going to be very very careful because I don't want to mess anything up before I take it out. I love this. Oh, I'm already dropping stuff. See, I told y'all I'm a hazard. I love this little pop of color binder for the books. That's one thing about me. Like, I am a neutrals girly, and give me all the blacks, browns, nudes, whites, grays, but give me pops of neon with that. So you could take this with you if you say you were traveling and you didn't want to take your planner, which I don't know why you wouldn't, because I take my planner everywhere, but you could take that with you. Oh, the finish on this, 365 days. Okay, where's my card? Hold on, I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Okay, so it's an undated. Is it a little scheduler? It's a little scheduler. Oh, okay. So this is like for random days. This is what you would take with you randomly. Like, this is where I would use this if I say I had my personal life, okay, and then I had like job. I would take this for job because it's individual and it has dates, so you can put the date, you can put the day, and then it fills in from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. I love that. I think that's what it does. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the most savvy. I just know good products when I see them. This is beautiful. We're going with the same color scheme as the marker. I'm losing lighting. As the marker and the little binder and the arrows. This is beautiful. This notebook belongs to Mom. Okay, I love this. This is much more of like a graph notes, but kind of just like a free space, really. See? I don't know if you can see. There we go. Okay, you've got the topic and then the date, and then it's just graph paper for you to just free space however you need to. That's amazing. I'm telling you, they are my favorite company for stationery products. It is 2:30. No, it's not. No, it's not. Absolutely not. It's like 7 something. I forgot that he had to disconnect my battery to work on my car, so my my clock reset. We are on our way to walk. I literally, after I cranked through and did the shop content and did the podcast stuff and like everything else, I went and laid down around like 3 and literally was in bed until 6:30, 6 o'clock, because I have got such a bad headache out of nowhere. And I've done all the things. I've drank electrolytes, I've drank water, I've had caffeine, I've ate plenty today so far, and it's just there. If this challenge has taught me anything, it has taught me that I can do anything despite my feelings. Even if I don't feel like it, even if the motivation's not there, whatever, I can still do it. I don't have to be excited to do it. I don't have to be motivated to do it. I can still get it done. You have to stick to the plan in order to give it the proper amount of time to actually work for you. Finished our walk and got to catch up with Mom and Dad. Dad showed up towards the end of it and told me about his part of the trip, because they went together, but they went to 2 different places. So my mom stopped at her mom's house, which was like an hour and a half away from where my dad was going for one of his biker things, whatever. But they both had fun and they both enjoyed it, and they're both super tired from all the travel and like all of the things. And my headache still has not went away, which is just, it's gnarly. So my goal is to get in the shower now, wash my hair, get out, blow dry my hair, go to bed. The level of I don't want to do this right now. Of course, I'm gonna have a knot in this thing. Business-wise, monetary-wise, it wasn't slow, but it just felt like the day drug. It felt like the day drugged all day long. But little man is playing with his friend. We are waiting for my mom to get here to her house so that we can walk together. And while we wait, I'm just getting some computer work done and enjoying her rocking chair and her front porch while the kids play. But I'm just so blessed. I'm so thankful. We're coming up on the last leg of this challenge, and I'm realizing not all of, because we still have more of the challenge, but so far I'm realizing a lot of the benefits mentally that I have gained from this challenge, the new standards that I've set for myself internally. There's just so much from this 75-part challenge that I'm learning, that I have implemented, that I want to continue even after the challenge officially ends. I was just telling one of my friends on the phone, we were talking about weigh-ins. Every Monday has been like my weigh-in day. Excuse me. But of course, like, I check my weight in between Monday to Monday because I'm nosy. Like, I want to see the scale going down. But my last weigh-in was 201 and some change. And I told her, I said, my goal, my final weigh-in is June 16th. And that is like day 75 of this challenge, right? So it just so happened to land on the same day as my final weigh-in, the last day of the challenge. I told her, I said, I want that final weigh-in. I want the scale to say 185. And she said, oh girl, I'm claiming it right now in the name of Jesus. She said that you are going to surpass that goal, because a number is just a number, right? But that number from 201 to 185, and we have less than a month left in the challenge, less than 30 days left in the challenge. It seems like a good stretch, like a goal where I'm gonna have to push myself, you know what I mean? Like really lock in, do a little extra cardio. You know, I'm already doing 2 walks a day and trying to implement, you know, weighted workouts, but it's just, I don't know, there's just something about it. Now, if I had it how I really wanted it, that final weigh-in would be 175. I'm not even going to lie to you. I ain't even going to hold you. If I went for my final weigh-in and it said 175, I would probably scream. Just, hey, there's a car. Be careful, boys. Careful. I would probably just, like, scream. I would screech for joy. It would be a whole thing. But I'm learning that doing a challenge like this pulls you out of your rhythm of your day-to-day and forces you to be present in your everyday. That is one of the biggest things that I've learned from this challenge, is it has forced me to be present, committed, and authentically truthful. That is one thing about this challenge that it has taught me, is it takes you out of that, like, I don't want to say the numb rhythm, but like just the mundane rhythm of your day-to-day life, and it forces you to be actively present in your everyday. In your everyday moments, with your everyday consistency, it forces you to really be an active participant in how your days go and not just allow them to be what they may. It forces you to be an active participant in your day-to-day and really show up for yourself. And so I think that even after the 75-day run is over, I'm going to implement something like, I don't know, like maybe 90-day runs, like 90-day sprints, where I give myself, you know, tasks to follow every day, because it just, maybe they're not all health related, maybe some of them are health related, some of them are content related, I don't know what that looks like, but I love that idea of giving myself a standard, a daily method of operation to reach every day, because it forces me to be present, it forces me to have self-accountability, and it forces me to actively participate in pushing momentum forward versus just sitting back and hoping it happens. Happy Wednesday, guys. It is Wednesday night. I went to work today, and a little man is spending the night with my mom. And I was just standing in my kitchen, and I'm reheating my chicken that I made. I've got more chicken in the air fryer. I've just got worship music playing, and I'm just sitting here by myself, and this song starts playing, and it just rocks me, man. It rocks me because it just wrecked me, because I have been in this season I've been in this season of reformation. I've been separated from my son's father for August 1st of 2024 is the day that we separated. And so it's been months and months of healing and getting through it to the point of being able to co-parent well and be friends well and everything. And I know in my heart of hearts, like, I made the right choice. But this process has highlighted parts of me that I didn't know needed healing. And we are coming to an end. We're coming to an end of this process. The emotions are ramping up, the anxiety is ramping up, the body, the grief, the everything. Because although this is something that I chose, we still grieve. You grieve of what you wish could have been. You grieve of and no matter how right the choice is, no matter how much you may see evidence that it is what you are supposed to do, that does not take away the grief. It does not. And then because you were the chooser, people think that you can't grieve. They think that it's just easy for you. But it's not. Because you're not choosing just to change your whole life. You're choosing to change everyone's life. And that's so hard. That's a hard weight to carry. I am about to edit episode 2 of the docu-series before I can go to bed. But I think I'm also gonna put together a reading list and get some book recommendations that help women through their divorces, and just, I don't know, make a playlist of healing songs. And there's never too much God. There's never too many resources. There's never too much that you can do to put healing at the forefront. And moments like this, when I am alone and I realize that I'm alone, I know that I am alone with purpose, and that drives me to do the work, that drives me to do the healing, because I know that the me on the other side of this Sadie that is fully healed, single or not, she is going to go on to do great things, and there is going to be so much restoration on the other side of this. There is going to be so much. There's going to be so much goodness that comes from this. If it's not good, God's not done. This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. So, plan B. My footage is damaged. I don't even know what that means. I am literally not the most tech savvy person. I'm just a girl doing what God told me to do. Trying my best, you know. But apparently the footage is damaged. So I don't know. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. So the new plan is what I'm recording now was supposed to be next week's episode. And I would be like a week ahead on recording. So when you guys are watching a week's worth of footage, it would actually be last week's, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to have to do, because I literally only have a day and a half worth of vlog to give you, if I were to try and make this in an episode, no. I'm going to skip this week's episode and then upload next week. So I have enough footage for you to actually be able to see my life, because I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. This day has literally came out of Papa's yard over a left field and just hit me with the 1-2. I'm not even playing you. This day, playing with you. See, I can't even talk. This day started out fine. Went to work, it was fine. But I'm yawning. Excuse me, sorry. Went to work, it was fine. Got off work, went and walked, it was fine. And then tonight, just all at once, I get hit with emotion and grief, and then not my computer, whatever it is, it might be my computer. I don't think it's that, because this is a newer computer. But whatever it is, my footage is damaged, so I can't do that. But you know what? I try my best to see the good in everything. I try my best to look for the positive in all situations. Maybe God is just saying, hey girl, you should just take some time to relax and, I don't know, read one of these books you just put on your list, or sleep. I don't know, maybe God's just like, sit with your emotions. I don't like to do that. I don't like to sit with my emotions. I don't like doing that. But that is where the growth happens. Growth does not happen in your comfort zone. I just text my mom and I told her what's going on. Texting my friend, and she's on the phone talking to our other friend. At this point, they might as well three-way me in. My gosh, we can all cry together. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up. I'm going to set me a 20-minute timer. Get up. Yawn somewhere, apparently. Get up. Clean up from dinner. Swap out the laundry. Take a shower. Get ready for bed. Put my Kindle on the, I have one of those bed mounts with the button for the Kindle. Put it on there and I might read a little bit. Or, I mean, it's 9:46. I might just go to sleep after I shower and all of that. I don't know. This is just such an interesting night. It's such an interesting night because I was telling my friend, I feel like tonight, if anything, like God was trying to tell me, you can grieve and be grateful simultaneously. Like, you can grieve what could have been. You can grieve what you wish would have happened, but be grateful for the things that you still got to take with you from that relationship or that situation or whatever it may be. Because here's my wholehearted belief on this. None of it was wasted. None of it was wasted. It wasn't for nothing. Like, there are things you can extract from every situation, every relationship. There's always a takeaway, a lesson there. Always. And the lesson isn't always going to be like, oh, that person was my lesson. No, maybe God used that person to show you how to be more patient, or to teach you how to be more understanding, or be more attentive, or be more selfless. Like, that's just an example. There are so many different ways that we can learn through situations, through things that just didn't work out, and not write it off as it was all for nothing, or, oh, I lost so and so years of my life. I choose not to see it that way, because I don't feel like I've lost anything. Truthfully, deep down in my soul, I feel like I have gained so much knowledge, life experience, friendships, relationships. It was not all for nothing. And I feel like tonight God has taught me, yes, I can grieve. Like, I can be sad that, things aren't what they were, or not what I wish they would have been, or, maybe I'm not friends with that person even though I wish I could be. Like, I can grieve those things. I can feel those emotions. I can go right through that. But I can also be grateful for the season and the role that they played in my life at the same time. And if that's what this whole night was about, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Because I know that at the end of the day, that concept will mold me into a better woman, a better friend, a better mentor, wife, whatever hat I wear that God chooses to give me. Like, that concept is going to help me so much in life. So, happy Saturday. We actually, oh, I just got hit in the head. We just finished work, and so now we are here cleaning out the car. Man is playing the iPad, and I'm going to get this car clean so we can go pick up groceries and we can go home and relax because it's a rainy day out. I don't know if you can see. It's